Stop everything. What I'm about to share with you right now will shake the foundation of the NFL universe. This isn't an ordinary trade rumor. This isn't just some inside scoop. No. What I've uncovered in the deepest corners of the NFL's shadowy corridors could rewrite history. A colossal move that's been kept under wraps by the league's top power brokers. And now, sources just confirmed something absolutely staggering. An elite, game-changing superstar is about to switch teams in a deal so secret that even most front office insiders haven't caught wind of the full picture yet. Listen closely. The Cleveland Browns, yes, the historically proud franchise desperate for a revolution, are orchestrating a trade for one of the most explosive and promising linebackers of this generation. This is not speculation. This is not guesswork. This is verified intelligence from sources trusted by the league's inner sanctum. Phones are ringing off the hook, clandestine meetings are happening in undisclosed locations. Encrypted calls are flying across the NFL's most secure channels. The Browns are pulling out all the stops, a move so audacious, so calculated, that it's being called the deal of the decade. But who is the player at the center of this chaos? Who is the secret weapon that could finally propel Cleveland into the true contenders league? And what is the hidden agenda behind this shocking blitz? You want answers. You want exclusivity. You want the truth that no one outside the league's inner circle has even dared to whisper. Well, buckle up, because what I'm about to tell you will blow your mind. But first, you need to hit that subscribe button, smash the like, activate the bell so you're the first to know every clandestine move, every secret deal, every bombshell that the NFL tries to hide. Because what I'm about to reveal, my friends, is not just a rumor. It's a revelation that could echo across the entire league. And the biggest secret of all. The player involved is someone who's been quietly gathering momentum, quietly rewriting his story, and now he's about to be thrust into a new chapter so explosive, so unprecedented, that no one will believe it until it's official. Are you ready? Let's dive into the chaos. The Cleveland Browns are at a crossroads. After a tumultuous offseason, new coaching staff, fresh faces, a desperate quest for respectability, they're still stuck in the mud. Last season's 5-12 record left fans disillusioned, front office frustrated, and the entire city longing for that moment of breakthrough. But what's missing? What's been holding this franchise back from realizing its true potential? It's simple, elite talent at linebacker, a position that's historically been the backbone of their defense but has been plagued by inconsistency, injuries, and a lack of game-changing playmakers. This team, blessed with Myles Garrett's ferocity and a rising secondary, needs someone who can anchor the middle, who can unleash chaos from sideline to sideline. They've been hunting for months, quietly scouting, attending games incognito, making secret calls on encrypted lines in hotel rooms at midnight. Their scouts have scoured film, their analysts have run projections deep into the night, weighing every possible move. The front office has been in a frenzy, trying to piece together the final puzzle for their new identity. And just when it seemed they'd settle for a lesser option, a new name kept coming up, a name so powerful, so game-changing, that whispers started turning into deafening rumors. The questions have been mounting. Could this be the missing piece? Could this player finally give Cleveland a defense that strikes fear into every opponent? And then, in a story so clandestine that even some NFL insiders are still catching up, it all clicks. The Browns, under the cover of darkness, are making a move for HIM. The player who has been quietly climbing the ranks, who's been under the NFL radar just enough to remain an enigma, but with stats screaming loud and clear. A beast on the field, a silent assassin in coverage, a linebacker destined for greatness. And no, I'm not talking about just any linebacker. I'm talking about Kenneth Murray Jr. Yes, that's right. Kenneth Murray Jr., the star linebacker who torched defenses at Oklahoma, who burst onto the NFL scene with a fury, is now the hottest name in the league's most explosive trade talks. Imagine a player with his skill set arriving in Cleveland, a team hungry for that extra jolt of talent, a player whose raw talent and relentless drive could be the catalyst they need to finally break through. Let's get into the details. Because what's coming next is a seismic shift, a blockbuster trade so colossal it makes trades of the past look small. Ken Murray Jr., a 27-year-old linebacker born in November 1998, a player who's shown flashes of brilliance but has yet to reach his full potential, is now being targeted for an immediate upgrade. His stats, almost unbelievable in their specificity. In 2025, he played 17 games for the Dallas Cowboys, racking up 81 total tackles, 38 solo, a mark that screams consistency, grit, and raw power. Add 1 sacks, 2 passes defended, 1 fumble recovery, and a staggering 870 defensive snaps, third most in his career. But what truly sets Murray apart? His explosive sideline-to-sideline speed, a blazing 4.52 40-yard dash that makes him a true missile in coverage. He's a threat against the run, a nightmare for opposing offenses trying to scheme around him. His prowess in run defense has been praised by NFL experts, with some even calling him a modern-day linebacker prototype. Yet, every hero has a flaw, and for Murray, pass coverage has been his Achilles heel. During 2025, he recorded only 2 passes defended and struggled against elite tight ends and agile slot receivers. Still, his run-stopping ability, durability, and play recognition are what make him a prime target in this unprecedented trade scenario. His career trajectory includes a first-round selection in 2020, the 23rd overall pick by the Los Angeles Chargers, who traded up specifically to draft him. As a rookie, he was named to the PFWA All-Rookie team, showing immediate impact. But injuries, coaching changes, and a shift in team philosophy have slowed his rise, pushing him into the trade market. The Cowboys acquired him in March 2025 for a modest 6th-round pick, but now the Browns are prepared to go all in, offering premium assets, perhaps multiple picks, maybe even a player or 2 in a bold exchange designed to accelerate their rebuild. Why do the Browns want him? Because they see in Murray a rare combination of youth, speed, and potential. They believe he's the missing piece to bolster their front 7, to finally contain the AFC North's potent rushing attacks, and to give Myles Garrett a reliable partner who can dissect offenses on every snap. Cleveland's front office is betting big. This isn't just a move for 2026. It's an investment in the future. And with the new regime under Todd Monken eager to make a statement, this trade could be the opening salvo in their campaign to dominate the division. But behind the scenes, the drama runs even deeper. NFL authorities, whispers of approval from league insiders, are already talking about how this move could set a new standard for linebacker trades. Rumors swirl that the Browns' GM Andrew Berry is operating in the shadows, working with cutthroat precision to outsmart rivals. Teams like the Ravens, Steelers, and Bengals, all desperate to upgrade their defenses, are quietly trying to block or at least stall this deal. The league's biggest agents are circling, offering last-minute counter deals, all to prevent Cleveland from sealing what many are calling the defining move of the offseason. Imagine the scene. Cleveland's front office in secret meetings, top scouts huddled over detailed film and salary cap projections, evaluating how Murray's contract fits into their future plans. The NFL's media buzz about his potential is already reaching fever pitch. Some analysts are calling him the next great linebacker, a player who could redefine the position. The Browns' head coach, Todd Monken, is reportedly ecstatic about the prospect of adding such a dynamic force, a player who can be a game-wrecker from day one. And what about the money? The financial implications are staggering but manageable. Murray's market value, estimated at around $4.9 million per year, a bargain for a player of his caliber. Cleveland, under their new cap strategy, is prepared to make this a leading priority, potentially structuring a deal with hefty performance bonuses, incentives that rival NFL record-breaking contracts. The deal could involve a mix of draft picks, maybe even a player swap, designed to make this move irreversible. From a schematical standpoint, Murray fits perfectly into Cleveland's envisioned defense. His sideline-to-sideline speed meshes with the Browns' aggressive, fast-paced scheme. His ability to play in coverage, combined with his run-stopping prowess, would make him an absolute nightmare for AFC North opponents. Imagine him reading plays in real time, closing gaps, and unleashing chaos behind the line of scrimmage. The coaching staff is reportedly already tweaking their game plans. This isn't just about acquiring a linebacker. It's about transforming the entire defensive philosophy. And let's not forget the ripple effect. If Cleveland pulls this off, it's not just a franchise moment. It's a league-wide statement. Rivals will tremble, fans will erupt in electrifying anticipation, and the NFL's narrative for 2026 will be forever altered. But here's the kicker. The clock is ticking. Sources suggest that within the next 48 hours, everything could change. The Browns are pushing hard, but so are other teams with deep pockets and vested interests in stopping this move. The league whispers talk about a potential deal so shocking that even seasoned insiders are still trying to piece together all the pieces. The next 24 hours will determine whether this trade becomes reality or just another rumor drowned out by the noise of the NFL's endless offseason battles. So I ask you, are you ready for the biggest story of this offseason? Are you prepared to witness a franchise's boldest move unleashing a player who might redefine NFL linebackers for the next decade? Stay glued because I'm about to give you the full breakdown, every detail, every secret, every explosive fact behind the most mind-blowing NFL trade rumor of 2026. Now, without further delay, let's finally lift the curtain and reveal the secret that's been hiding in plain sight. The player that the Cleveland Browns are about to acquire, it's none other than Kenneth Murray Jr. And what's coming next will leave you breathless. Incredible, isn't it? The stats, the strategy, the drama, it's all real. Kenneth Murray Jr., a man whose name has been whispered in NFL circles, is about to make a seismic leap. And you, my loyal viewers, are the only ones who have been given the full inside scoop before it hits the headlines. But this story isn't over yet. Because behind every blockbuster lies a deeper story, a web of intrigue that could shake the league to its core. For now, remember this moment, because what's coming in the next hours could redefine NFL history forever. The Browns, desperate, hungry, and relentless, are on the verge of making a move that will be remembered for decades to come. And when it's finally announced, when the deal is done, you'll know you were one of the few who heard it first, who understood the depth of this maneuver. This isn't just a trade, it's a revolution. Stay tuned because the countdown has begun. The NFL's biggest secret is about to explode into the open, and trust me, you won't want to miss a second of what's coming next.